Hey, what's going on, everyone? In today's video, I just want to talk about where I think AMC and GameStop are going to be heading within these next few days and also next 2 weeks. The reason why I'm talking about 2 weeks specifically, right, 14 days, is because quite honestly, everyone, I don't think that it will be beneficial for the AMC stock family to talk about more long-term approaches because for the past 6 months, the market has been on a straight decline. And this is not a 6 month chart, this is just a 1 month chart. You guys can already see the damage that has already ensued and occurred. And talking more about the long term, I just don't think that'll be helpful. So from now on, I really want to start talking more intraday. I want to talk about what's going to happen on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, etc., etc. And if you guys think that would be helpful, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below. Or if you guys want me to go back to long-term analysis, we can definitely do that. However, that's actually one of the reasons why I haven't been posting so much about AMC. It's because I don't think it's good to start talking about all this negative sentiment for the AMC stock community when the price just continues to go down. And yes, we do recognize this price decline, but what good does it really do unless you are a short seller where you are betting and you actually profit based on this decline in AMC or other equities? And I know that sounded gloomy, not the best way to start talking about AMC when I haven't talked about it for quite a while. However, one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because I am actually bullish about, yes, AMC, and I haven't talked about GameStop that much recently in the past. However, I'm also bullish on GameStop because they usually follow each other. When AMC goes up, usually GameStop does as well. So for the past 6 months, everyone, people have been telling you to buy the dip here, buy the dip there, because the percentage loss in AMC or the percentage loss in other stocks has already been so much that it has got to go up, right? And so in January of 2022, what's actually surprising though is that AMC was already in a more of a decline than other equities. And I'm going to explain that actually right now. So AMC, as of January 1st of 2022, it was at, let's just say $20. Let's round it to 20, okay? However, let's take a look at the mega cap stocks. So I'm going to look at QQQ because this is the technology index fund, or at least this is one of them. And don't worry, I'll explain how all of this relates to why I'm bullish on AMC. Despite so many bears right now, guys, so many people think that this market is going to break. And while that may be in store for the longer term time frame, again, I'm not talking about next month or next year. I'm talking about what's going to happen intraday, right? On a more near-term time frame. So QQQ, we have it as of January 1st of 2022. It was actually not that bad. We were at all-time highs, guys. Look at this. Ready? So this was where we were trading as of around the beginning of the 2022, the new year. And then recently, actually, we have had the decline that AMC saw last year, right at the end of last year. So again, look at this chart and then look at AMC. So it seems as though a lot of these mega caps simply followed through what AMC has already been through and also GameStop. And just another example on a single equity, let's go ahead and look at Facebook, guys, because Facebook used to be trading at $400 per share basically, and it is now at $190 per share. And you have people saying that AMC is a meme stock because the fundamentals aren't good. You could call it whatever you want. That's not the point what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that a lot of people undermine AMC because of its fundamentals and how the cash flow isn't as great compared to other companies. However, how can you blame AMC when stocks like Facebook, yes, people have this in their 401ks. People have this because they believe that Facebook is a blue chip stock. But blue chip stocks, it is not normal for them to have this much of a decline so quickly. Now, again, this is more of a longer term explanation, but some people are saying that the reason why a lot of these mega caps are falling is because right now we are in a bear market. Whether that is true or not, I mean, right now we are close to that. If you go to the S&P 500 SPY, a correction is 10%, whereas a bear market or a crash is 20%. And I believe if we go to $380 on the S&P 500, that would basically equal around a 20% drop. We are 3% away from that right now. So within these past few 30 days, 60 days, that is why we have had such a steep decline to the downside, obviously. However, the reason why I'm bullish now is because the bearishness has just inundated. It is too much now. And I just want to mention this, just because there has been a lot of bearish sentiment, that's not the best indicator to say, okay, now's the time to go bullish, because stocks can continue to decline. But I think right now it has just gotten into a territory, it has gotten into an oversold territory, I should say. And I think that it's just gotten too much because now you have people saying that stocks are going to go to $0 per share. And yes, I understand, CPI data just came out very recently. I believe it was on Wednesday. And then also you have people talking about inflation being extremely, extremely high. And you don't even know what's going to happen with a lot of these other macroeconomic factors that people do not understand how it will be handled. But again, within these next 2 weeks, I would not be surprised to see AMC go all the way back up to these levels. And I'm actually going to look at the IWM to talk about which specific levels I'm talking about. So IWM, I think that if we go back to the S&P 500, I think very soon we will see 420 to 430. And I know that sounds bizarre because right now we are at $391 per share. How are we going to go all the way back to $420 per share? Well, if you think the market is going to go lower on a longer term time frame, this will make sense. I'm not going to explain that in today's video because that again talks more longer term. I'm just going to explain some levels and then we're going to relate it to AMC on a near term time frame. So 420 to 430. Okay, so we have 430 right here. And remember, here's where we currently are right now. And if we go back to the IWM, let's go over here, IWM, and then we go back to January 24th of 2022. And IWM is going to be drastically different from the S&P 500 because S&P 500 is mega cap. They are companies that have a large market cap, whereas the IWM is going to be these small caps. So that's why, the charts look different. And then we go January 24th of 2022. The IWM is currently at $172 per share. And I know that some people in the comment section, they're going to say, how is the IWM going to go back to, what is this level? $190 per share. And if the IWM goes back to $190 per share, where would that take AMC? That'll take AMC if we go back to, let's say, January 24th. That's the level that I'm looking for. So January 24th, I would say at least $14 per share. At least, right? At least $14 per share. And yesterday, I think we actually had a 50% upside day. So if we go right over here, that'll take it all the way over here. So I'm going to go on the 1 minute chart because again, I'm pretty sure yesterday we already had a 50% update, and that just shows you the power of AMC, everyone. The fact that AMC can have this much of a move in just a matter of a few minutes really shows you the power, and I think that it may even have a chance of going higher than $14 per share, but I'm saying the minimum if everything else plays out, right? So if the IWM goes back to 190 and if the S&P 500 goes back to $420 to $430 per share, this move right here will not mean as much, because the move on AMC will probably be much more dramatic to the upside. And some people are saying in a market like this where many people are getting liquidated, right? Either they don't have enough cash or they are being forced to sell their position, either because they are fearful or maybe they might have gotten a margin call. Why would they go back to investing in AMC? Well, so far we've seen that with the current market environments, even just yesterday, we are having these moves going from $9 all the way to $13 per share, almost 14 in just one day. So actually, I even should raise this level even higher. Because we haven't hit exactly $14 a share, I will not do so just yet. But as soon as we hit that level, I'll actually extend the AMC price target even higher. Because remember, everyone, $420 and $430 on the S&P 500 is extremely important. And if we do hit that level, I would not be surprised to see AMC go right past this level and go all the way back to, let's say, where was this? All the way back to $18 and even that $20 level mark. Now, this is just one video out of many that I hope to make for AMC in the future. I know that I haven't been making a lot of AMC videos, but now that my sentiment has changed and now that I am bullish on AMC, I plan on making much more AMC videos. And before I end this video, even if AMC does continue to decline, just know, and I know this doesn't sound the best, but just know that it is not in AMC's control. It is all going to be up to the S&P 500 and it is going to be in terms of Apple. Apple is also very important, but just how I said I wasn't going to get too much into Facebook, I'm not going to be talking about Apple in today's video because there is a lot to discuss, everyone. I haven't posted in a while, and so I'm going to be explaining all this on a day-to-day basis, and hopefully it would all make sense by the end. So with that being said, everyone, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.